All right, I think that'll work.
Yeah,
I think it's
sure.
recording now. So, really, there's no format for this. Normally, I have
Okay.
there's a format that I'll follow, but this is just more an open forum for people to connect.
Right.
I guess I could tell you a little bit about me, and then maybe we can just kind of
Sure.
connect there.
Yeah.
My background's in IT and training, so I didn't leave that space, but I've kind of stepped out of that to set up a business in 2015.
Okay.
More around circumstance, and I thought, well, I got to take the plunge now rather than wait.
Right.
So, learning a lot about business, learning a lot about marketing and sales, but also applying the IT skills and the the corporate environment knowledge that I had back then. So that's kind of like a brief overview of what I'm doing. Yeah. So the meetups, I guess the meetups I created back in 2015 when I stepped into creating a business around training. And yeah, just to
so the business is basically around training.
Yeah, so it was around connecting consultants and mentors. It's still kind of gathering shape. I haven't put too many restrictions on it. It's more growing organically with the people I meet, and then there might be some mentors I meet and they want to do some training. So I'm not heavily focused on that business. I'm working on another one called Sindog Media, which is kind of the one I'm growing at the moment. But the training side of it is still, it's kind of bubbling away and growing organically at present. So yeah. How about yourself, Sajid? Well, how did you find the meetup, and what brings you? I guess.
Yeah. So I am relatively new to Canberra. I came in Canberra for the first time 6 months early.
Okay.
So you can say I'm just 6 months old in Canberra. Previous to that, I was in Muscat. I was working as a business analyst in Muscat.
Where's that? Which is it?
In Muscat. Muscat is in Oman.
Oh, in Oman. Okay. Cool. Okay.
Yeah. So I was working in Oman for the last, you can say around 8 years. I was working in Oman as a business analyst.
Yep.
So and previous to that, I was a software engineer around 4 years.
Yeah.
So where I did coding as well as testing, as well as a little bit of business analyst there as well. And then after that, in Muscat for 8 years, I had been a business analyst.
Okay.
I was into implementing solutions like time attendance system, workflow management system, integrating it to HRMS, payroll, and financial systems of the ERP, of the backend ERP, and implementing ERP solutions like Oracle, eBusiness Suite, Microsoft Dynamics, and the custom-made ERP solution. Yeah. So these are the basically, or in a nutshell, what I had done. Basically, I was a business analyst who was taking care of the implementation of applications in enterprises.
Right. And how was it working? Are you in Canberra now working, or are you looking for work? Or
now I took a permanent residentship in Australia. Now I'm having a PR.
Okay.
And I joined. I decided to move over to Canberra and decided to settle down here.
Yeah.
Canberra.
Yeah.
It's it's actually a lot of opportunities in IT, so I decided to settle down here in Canberra. But then I realized that it is basically an area where Australian citizenship is required for government jobs, and government jobs is the predominant source of IT jobs. So right now I'm going to start in a company for a 3 months contract as a project manager. So I'm going to start this 15th of this month.
Okay,
for the 2 months.
Good. Yeah. That's good news. Yeah. You must be excited.
Yeah, so like presently I'm like that. So, but I'm also looking out for area, on opportunity as a business analyst, where I can put to test whatever my experiences are.
Okay.
So I am also into meetups where meetups which are focused on software development, agile, machine learning, and artificial intelligence, because I'm focusing on these agile and machine learning as well.
Okay.
So put together, put together. Basically, you can say I'm a IT professional looking out to see how IT can be applied in various circumstances in innovative ways.
Right. So in the business, like in the corporate environment, implementing those systems. That's right.
Yeah, in corporate environment. Yeah, correct.
Yeah. Um, when so was there you decided to move to Canberra because of you like the weather, or you just like the opportunities, or
You mean compared to Australia, other parts of Australia?
yeah.
Well, actually, I moved to Canberra because my visa was 190. My 190 visa was for Canberra's state legislation visa.
Okay.
For I had a moral obligation to be in Canberra for 2 years. So that is how I came to Canberra.
Okay. Okay. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
it's a relatively, I guess, small um, community compared to the bigger cities, right? So
Yeah. I mean, I'm fine. Yeah. It's a nice place, but basically, as you rightly said, it's a small community,
yeah,
and it's much small when compared to other Australian cities,
yeah,
and even for that matter, other cities across the globe.
yeah.
But it's a nice, it's a nice city. Having said that, I should say.
As long as you can kind of handle the winter, most of the other times are nice.
Yeah. True.
And
Yes.
once you establish those networks in terms of work, I guess it's the things that you
Yeah.
mentioned about you can get that work. Um,
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
there's several I've noticed. I mean, I'm not actively seeking those kind of IT roles, but I've noticed that even on Facebook, there's lots of groups for jobs
Mm-hmm.
that you can. I don't know if you've explored that as well. Um,
I did not. Okay.
yeah, I can definitely, like, we can connect, and I can send you
Sure.
some invitations.
Yeah,
Um,
sure. That would be great. Yeah.
and I mean, originally when I started these meetups, one of the intentions, and maybe it's coming to fruition now, because I'm actually putting a bit more effort into running them, is
Mhm.
is to actually support people who are either looking for work, or they want to get an event up, or whatever it is, if they're running a business.
Okay.
And I think that's important, like, just to support one another in getting.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
um,
True.
you, you you don't so much get it within an organization sometimes, like, that support isn't there because it might be outside of that organization. You need to find those
Mm-hmm.
opportunities as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully this might be us planting the seed here to support might
Mm-hmm.
be something that grows. That's what I'd hope.
Yeah. Correct.
I guess you're on LinkedIn, actively on LinkedIn.
Yeah. I'm on LinkedIn. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Uh,
probably we can share our coordinates, and we can get connected through LinkedIn and Facebook as well.
yeah. Look, I'm gonna just give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab a pen and paper.
Yeah.
So is your family here as well, or?
Well, my family was here. First time we came, my family was here.
Okay.
But then right now they are in Muscat, but they will be joining me on December of this year.
Ah, nice kind of thing for Christmas, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your details? How do I connect with you?
It's Saji S. Pillai. It's my full name, Saji S. Pillai. Saji S. Pillai @gmail.com is my email ID.
How do you spell the surname?
SAJI
Yep.
S
Yep.
PILLAI
STI.
SA.
Okay, I've got
A
S.
for Australia. Yeah. SAJI.
Yep.
SAJISPILLAI.
Okay.
Yeah. sajispillai@gmail.com. That
Okay.
is my email ID. And if you yeah, but if you can just send it across to me your LinkedIn coordinates.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can yeah, or otherwise I can send it to you as well.
All right. No worries. No worries.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can. I'll send you an email, and then you can connect. If I have any trouble
Yeah. Yeah.
with the spelling, I'll send you a little thing on Meetup.
Yeah. Because Saji is this name is it's a bit common, I think, because if you search for me in LinkedIn, there will be a lot of Saji Pillai coming, and probably you might be a little bit confused. So if you're able to make it, that is
Have a look.
fine. Yeah.
Does that look right?
Yes, saji@gmail.com. 1 minute, let me just have a look. Yeah. That is Saji S. It's not T, it's P.
P.
P
Okay.
for pillar.
That's what I was
Yeah.
wondering. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. If I,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
excellent. Okay, I got that. So
Yeah.
what else? One of the things I wanted to ask anyone that joins us today was what do you? I know I mean, you're looking for opportunities
Yeah.
in terms of work, but in terms of the meetups, I'm going to run this
Right.
virtual meetup as much as possible on Fridays, just to get people on board. But in terms of
Right.
more face-to-face meetups, what would you like to see? What do you think you'd want to turn up to?
Yeah, that's a good question. See, actually, my the whole purpose of attending meetups are, of course, one aspect is that networking is a very important aspect. But it's not really about networking. It's about I'm a member of a couple of other meetups as well,
Okay.
which is heavily focused on computer science as a discipline.
Yeah.
Like I mentioned, I'm into agile. I'm into a couple of development platforms.
Yeah.
So basically, the whole agenda. Apart from networking, the most important thing is that these meetups help you to connect to the like-minded people.
Yeah.
And I'm heavily into developing. I want to channelize myself into the latest developments in the IT field and how those can be utilized in the in the what do you call improvement of business processes, into innovative ways of looking at business. In what ways can those growth in the latest technologies can be leveraged to make an organization more effective. So I am looking out for those things and answers for those things, best practices. How, for example, as a business analyst, I had, and as a software engineer as well, I've been into waterfall methodology.
Yeah.
Agile, I'm having experience, but not as much as I have had experience in agile methodology.
Okay.
So I would like to get more into the agile framework. I would like to see how, as a business analyst, as an IT practitioner, I can adopt and implement IT in agile in various um, uh, in various um, um, in various ways. For example, if you're implementing a sure shot solution,
Yeah.
you normally tend to go for waterfall,
Yeah.
where changes are not very predominant. But if you look at a place where you need where change is very rapid, where you need to be up and running as per the required changes, then agile definitely is the way to go.
Yeah.
But I would like to see as to how agile can replace waterfall methodology altogether, or at least can go for a agile hybrid. So having agile everywhere and an all-pervasive agile. So I just want to get into the details of agile as well, because I find agile it's gravitating itself, not only limiting itself not only into IT. It is going outside the IT realm into management sphere.
Yeah.
It has been used as a strategic tool by management consultants. So I would like to explore this tool a little bit more deeper. So I'm finding out ways where I can
In project management.
expand my idea on this.
So
Sorry.
you're saying in delivering outcomes in using project management, that methodology is.
Yeah. Agile. Delivering project outcomes using agile. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's not only as a management tool, as a strategic management tool as well. Not only as an operational tool.
Yeah.
It's as a strategic tool as well. So I just wanted to get a overall bird's eye view. Not only bird's eye view, drill down into the details and see how agile can be adopted as a business analyst for effectively implementing business cases.
Have you seen that type of training or anywhere, or like in Meetup?
Well, I'm well aware of Scrum, and I have been a part of Scrum development myself. But that is just one or two projects. One project exclusively, and two, you can say two projects I've had. But I feel I need to drill down deeper and understand, what different people has to say on what are the different experiences others have had, in what way they have implemented it, what kind of issues they had faced, and how they had implemented it using agile. So these kinds of things I would like to explore more through these meetups.
Okay, look, it sounds very interesting. I mean, I'm always interested in delivering more outcomes in terms of, how do you, this is more softer skills, but
Yeah.
it's like, how do you be more productive in a day? How do you juggle all the things you've got on and push those limits? I was even talking to someone this morning, our minds tend to kind of we're limited by our thinking, right? So, like last night I had a part of the media work that I do in the media business was to, there's a hosting component, so web hosting and stuff like that. And we were having some troubles with email. I don't know if you're kind of conversant with this, but MX servers and, having the right entry in it and so forth. And I was, up till 4 a.m. scratching my head. How do I do this? I'm not skilled in this area. I'm trying to do it. So I just, I phoned someone who does know this, and they pretty much fixed it in an hour, So, yeah, I was trying to spend the whole day doing it, but it's really leveraging off other people's expertise as well, and finding creative ways.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
In a very collaborative way, sharing knowledge, passion for this particular field, and enabling each other in getting yourself as a better professional to getting things done in a more efficient manner.
Yeah.
Maybe there is a better way of implementing things, so somebody's experience can help each other out. So like that. So if you have something to so it's a wonderful it's a platform where you can get to know each other and experiences of each other and get benefited from that.
Yeah, I think
instead of you
trying to do everything, whereas there are people actually who really enjoy doing that, and then if you form a collaboration with them, you just kind of work off each other's I guess strengths and
exactly true. True.
So all right, I mean the training that I've so far brought to the meetups, they've been around more softer skills. I'm always looking for people who want to deliver training in the more technical areas.
Okay.
I'm just saying, I guess I'm voicing this so anyone who's also listening to it or yourself. There's also people in kind of more the business areas like accounting and finance who've put their hand up. Well, I haven't really orchestrated those trainings, but is that like things like that, coming into, I guess you've come from another country here. Are you well versed in how things operate here, or is that things that would interest you as well in terms of taxation, all these things?
This would indeed be of interest to me, because you actually put across a very pertinent issue. I mean, a pertinent topic, because the taxation that is being followed in Middle East, in Oman, is actually very different, or maybe very minuscule, or you can say very different from what is there in Australia. The taxation in Australia is entirely different from taxation, So these kinds of subject matter, if it comes up for discussion, This
Yeah.
would indeed be great, because though I'm having an engineering background and I'm having an MBA as well.
Yeah.
And though I'm not I know accounting. I know the fundamentals of accounting. So but if you ask me how to take care of the reporting requirements, how to, as a consultant, if you go to some company
Yeah.
and take care of the taxation requirement of the finance department,
Yeah.
it will take some time for me to learn, though I'm fundamentally I can really work as a consultant.
Yeah.
And business process improvement, if I put on a little bit of time, I can do an exercise in business process improvement. Still, the subject matter of taxation and all those things is something, if you can bring it up, it would be great.
Okay, so things like, even just doing a quarterly BAS or things like that are more localized in Australia, those things I think would be helpful, and obviously it'll be someone.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Because like somebody for example, I'm a business analyst. You can say, as I can enable I can be a consultant for a accounting company, or a accounting department of a firm.
Yeah.
But if they ask me to take care of certain taxation aspect of that, then it will be good if this kind of a session comes up, where the taxation aspects of how taxations are carried out, or in a banking scenario, there are certain legislations which needs to be followed if you want to work in an effective way in the accounting department of Australian firms. So if these aspects are covered, then definitely this is going to be practically very useful for the people who are going to come up for this kind of a platform.
Yeah, and I think
a lot of people will be interested in it.
Yeah, and finding the person with that skill set and who's got the various qualifications to deliver that. So
yeah.
Okay, well, look, it's really been helpful, Saji, like just your feedback as well, because I've put different things up and I haven't had a lot of response either. So I'm trying to find that connection point to actually deliver some value to people who are, because there's lots of people kind of opting. Okay, I'm going to join this meetup, but it's also about delivering value through it, and there is a good energy exchange of people coming and providing value and getting value from attending. So
absolutely.
What are your reservations about sharing this video online? Have you got any, because people get to watch it? Do you have any reservations, or would you prefer to just keep it to Meetup?
Well, that's fine. You can post it online. That is fine.
Yeah, people get
because
to know
I feel a lot of people will be interested in knowing this topic as well.
Yeah,
so it's fine. You can
And then we're starting this. Any closing comments, because we're kind of coming up to the end. Anything else you want to add to anyone listening, or any opportunities you're looking for?
In fact, like I mentioned, I'm looking for collaborative ventures where people in the IT field can really come up and discuss intellectual exercise issues, and exercise our knowledge and experience, share our knowledge in a very collaborative way in this platform, and make use of each other's experience to for a better client engagement, and to enhance the to enhance ways in which IT can be really implemented in a business scenario.
Great, Saji. I'm going to upload this video. I'll connect with you on LinkedIn as well, and then we'll put it out there. So if anyone who resonates with what Saji said as well, please connect with him and discuss. And for those of you, this message is for everyone else out there who's listening as well. Saji is next week we'll run another virtual meetup. It's at 1 p.m.
Meetup,
to 1:30 Canberra time, and I'll share the link online. So Saji, thank you for turning up. Thanks for being the first meetup members to the virtual meetup. I'm very excited.
Thank you. It was good speaking to you, Harsh. It was good speaking to you.
And welcome to Canberra.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
You are based in Canberra meanwhile, or in Melbourne?
I'm in Canberra. So
Okay. Okay.
this is actually
great.
open to Melbourne and Canberra members. So there's 4 members.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll have a few more people turn up next time once they start to see this.
Right. Right. Yeah. And where are you based in Canberra? I'm in Griffith.
My office is in Girralang. So Griffith is near Kingston. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get out there sometimes. If I'm out there lunchtime one day, I'll give you a buzz and we'll catch up.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. Sure.
Cool.
Yeah. See you.
All right. See you, man. Have a great one.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.